How does it feel to be
Yes.
able to help people? It is rewarding. I just learned it from the gospel tonight that God gives us our blessings in different forms, in different ways. So one of which, when we give, or when we get something from God, we have to give thanks, and one of that is to give to others as a sign of thanksgiving, because you have been blessed with many things. In return, you will pass on the blessings or the love to people, and it will come back to you 100-fold. Not necessarily from the very people you have helped, but many other people will give back to you. That's what I've learned. So, for the many years that we have been involved with the Alay Lakad, nobody ever got something. If you talk about financial remuneration, there is none of that sort in Alay Lakad. It's purely voluntary service. And it's so inspiring because every year we see more and more people are understanding our cause, and more are helping, joining. Yes, admittedly, as one of the members of the executive committee, immediately after the activity, we had the evaluation committee. Unfortunately, it was not a majority of the members who were there to attend that meeting, so we still have unresolved issues. But in our initial evaluation, we admitted that there were flaws that we really need to work out for the coming years. But about that specific topic on regarding money that was not counted, I'm not in the position to talk about that because I am just part of the Secretariat and the Public Information and Promotion Committee. Better to coordinate with the Chair of the Finance Committee and the Chair of the Miss Alay Lakad.
Okay, so
They
thank
could
you.
explain.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Fia. So
You're
before
welcome.
we end our questions, we have the people are wondering if you have any message for the people to donate more in the Alay Lakad Foundation. I mean the program.
Yes. Since this is actually a year-round activity, it doesn't mean that after the Alay Lakad last September 26 that we can no longer give our donations. In fact, it goes on until next year. Before we do the actual walk, we're still going to count the contributions because there's no stopping the contributions of to pour in or to be received. Actually, I would like to share with you that as of October 8, we now have a total collection of 324,502.50, which is a great blessing for us this year, especially that we just targeted 300,000 and we were given more. Special thanks to the people who were really spearheading the Miss Alay Lakad because the contributions that were gotten for that particular activity doubled based on last year's, not only with the money but including the number of candidates. So more and more people are becoming aware of what the activity is all about, and it pleases us to know that we have intelligent people like you, Nicole.
Yeah, thank you.
Not only promoted your establishment or agency,
Yes, agency.
but you have that sense of sharing in you that you would want to also influence other young people to take part in Alay Lakad. Because we have to realize that we are so blessed in life. Maayo gani nga kita ang share, dili kita ang angay tagaan. Diba? That's a message.
Not everyone is as diba?
Everyone is
mas privileged, mas lucky. Kaya na to.
In fact, if we are privileged, we don't have to be rich to be able to share.
That's true.
I always tell that to young people nga, you don't need money to be able to share. In fact, there are precious things in life that money cannot buy. Mauna mas importante nga pa-share nimo sa ubang tao, because
Friendship.
you may be out, you may be out of this world, you may perish when the time comes, but your deeds will live on.
That's right.
So thank you very much for being
You're
here with us
welcome.
in the
Thank you,
studio,
Ma'am.
Ma'am Fia. So thank you. We're really grateful that you're here.
I'm so honored to be part of your project. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you. And that was all about the Alelaka 2010.
Alidana 2010.
Okay.
All right. Before anything else, Nikki, I would like to ask you this question: Would you like to pursue, to build, or make your own foundation soon?
Well, nice question, Justy. And you know what? I've promised myself that if ever one day I already achieved all my dreams, I will make an orphanage for
Oh,
the
really?
children.
An
Yes.
orphanage? So I guess I could be your partner then.
Wow, yes, that
That's
would
a good
be great.
idea, right? And okay, to my dear listeners, I would like to give this short, brief quote for you. It is better to give than to receive.
Yes, that is right. And of course, my dear listeners, don't forget to once again stay tuned right here, same time,
Next
same
week.
station, here in
The Voice Box.